Hi, I'm Dr. Janet Hall, clinical psychologist, hypnotherapist, and author of 8 books. Now, 6 of those books are about parenting, mostly young kids and just on teens. But this book that I want to talk to you about today is called Sexwise, and obviously it's for parents and teenagers, and it's a bit of a dilemma nowadays to say exactly what age would be the best for a child to start reading this. I mean, 12-year-olds nowadays think they know everything about sex. It's a very disturbing statistic that in Australia, the average age for first-time sex now is 14 and a half. Now, as a parent, I think you have a huge obligation to make sure that your young kids, and really certainly from the age of 12 and probably from the age of 10, do know the facts about their sexuality and learn some of the good things that I talk about in this book. Most importantly, I talk about the right things to know. And the right things are all about the right sex facts. For instance, a teenager should not be having sex unless they've explored their sexual rights and considerations with somebody that they can trust. Now, it might be you, the parent, or it might be a teacher, it might be a friendly neighbour, or some older person that they know. They should have read a book on sex. Everybody should have read a book on sex. I mean, you learn from books with just about everything else that you do. Why not introduce your child to a book on sex? They should know about their reproductive organs and how they all work. Let's face it, most schools give sex education about how not to get pregnant, and kids need that. But this book is much more than that, because it gives a whole lot of case studies which have come out of my own work with people where, you know, people say, my first time when I had sex was awful, you know, it was in the back seat of a car, or, you know, it was in my boyfriend's bed and his parents came home and caught us. So very much we should be teaching kids the right place to have sex and right person. Definitely not somebody who's much older than them. So they should have the right partner, and ideally somebody that they have known for some time. I'm just appalled at how many young girls will come to see me and say, you know, that basically they're having sex with a different guy a month, somebody that they just pick up at a pub. And when I say to them, why do you do that? They say, well, it's just expected. Maybe if they read a book like this and learnt the right reasons, they wouldn't think that. And think about teaching children that the best sex is the sex with somebody that you care about, somebody that you trust, somebody who you've known for some time, not with somebody that you've just picked up with and you don't know about their sexual past, because after all, being sex-wise is about sex safety. So I just can't recommend this book highly enough. All the young people who read it say, Dr. Jan, that's the best book, because it didn't just teach me the basic facts, it taught me how to think twice about when I have sex, and is it for the right reasons, right place, right time, right person, and with the same thoughts for safety. And most importantly of all, to teach your kids, after sex, are you going to still like yourself? Being sex-wise is about having a good self-esteem, and that's what we want for our kids.